Ever sent a text and realized it sounded completely wrong in English? You wanted to say, "I'm busy," but it came out as, well, "go away." Friends got confused? We've totally been there.
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember one time I tried to order agua con gas in London and accidentally asked for something completely different. So embarrassing.
Exactly. It's those little mishaps that can make learning English feel, well, frustrating. I had a student, Steve, who kept saying, "I have hunger," because that's how it translates in his language. People were so confused.
Oh, poor Steve. But that's exactly what we're tackling today. We're going to dissect those common mistakes that trip up even the most dedicated English learners.
And we're not just pointing them out. We're giving you practical, step-by-step solutions to avoid them. These are tried and true, tested by our students.
So whether you're just starting your English journey or you're aiming for fluency, stick around. This video is your roadmap to confident communication.
Think of it as your English-speaking GPS. We're here to guide you around the potholes and help you reach your destination, fluent and natural English.
Today, we fix that. Let's dive in. So, why does avoiding these mistakes even matter? Well, it's not just about getting the grammar right.
Exactly. It's about feeling confident when you speak. It's about connecting with people on a deeper level.
This isn't just grammar. It's about finally texting your crush without panic. Imagine feeling totally comfortable chatting with native speakers, cracking jokes, and expressing yourself authentically.
Think about the opportunities that open up when you can communicate clearly and confidently. Job interviews, making new friends, traveling the world. The possibilities are endless.
It's about belonging. It's about feeling like you truly understand and are understood. I literally cried when a student told me they finally felt like they were part of the conversation after applying just one of these tips.
And let's be honest, avoiding these mistakes can also save you a lot of embarrassment and awkward moments. Remember that time I ordered the wrong thing at the restaurant because of a pronunciation error? Never again. Laughs.
Oh, we've all been there. But the good news is, with a little awareness and the right strategies, you can avoid those pitfalls and start speaking English with more confidence and fluency.
Plus, mastering these fundamentals gives you a solid foundation to build on. You'll find that more advanced concepts become easier to grasp.
We know this feels overwhelming, especially with all the grammar rules and vocabulary, but we're here to break it down into manageable steps. We'll show you that it's not as hard as you think.
So get ready to unlock your English potential. We're about to reveal the most common mistakes and the secrets to overcoming them. This tip, game changer.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's jump into mistake number 1. Literal translations.
Yes, this is a big one. Learners often try to translate word for word from their native language, which can lead to some interesting results.
Exactly. Someone might say, "I have 20 years" instead of "I am 20 years old." Because in some languages, that's how you express your age.
Or my student Maria kept translating me siento to I feel myself, facepalm, awkward.
So how do we avoid this? Learn common English expressions and idioms. Don't rely solely on direct translations. It's a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. Build your vocabulary with context, not just word-for-word equivalents. And pay attention to how native speakers actually use the language.
Okay, mistake number 2. Incorrect word order.
Oh, this one can be tricky. English word order is pretty specific. Subject, verb, object, most of the time.
Right. For example, saying yesterday, I went to the store instead of I went to the store yesterday. Well, technically understandable, it doesn't sound natural.
I had a student who always mixed up adjectives and nouns. He'd say car blue instead of blue car. It was so cute, but also confusing.
The key here is to practice sentence structure. Pay attention to how sentences are formed in English. Read, listen, and repeat.
And don't be afraid to ask for feedback. Ask a native speaker or your teacher to correct your word order.
All right, mistake number 3. Overusing very.
Ooh, this is a classic. Many learners rely on very to intensify adjectives, but there are often more nuanced and natural alternatives.
Exactly. Instead of saying very happy, you could say delighted, thrilled, or ecstatic. It sounds much more sophisticated.
My friend used to say very good all the time. Now she uses fantastic, superb, excellent, wonderful. The shift is incredible.
Expand your vocabulary of adjectives and adverbs. Look for synonyms that express different degrees of intensity.
And pay attention to how native speakers describe things. You'll notice they use a variety of words beyond just very.
Mistake number 5. Ignoring articles. A, an, the.
Articles can be tricky, even for native speakers sometimes, but they're essential for clear communication.
Yeah, knowing when to use a, an, or the, or when to omit them altogether can be challenging.
I once heard someone say, I went to store, instead of I went to the store. It changed the whole meaning.
Learn the rules for using definite and indefinite articles. Practice identifying nouns that require articles.
And when in doubt, listen to how native speakers use articles in different contexts. Exposure is key.
Mistake number 5. Confusing similar-sounding words.
Oh, homophones. These can be real tongue twisters. Words like there, and there, or to, and to.
Absolutely. It's easy to mix them up, especially when you're speaking quickly.
I remember a student writing, I'm going to see, when he meant, I'm going to see. It led to a very confusing conversation.
Pay close attention to the spelling and meaning of similar-sounding words. Use them in sentences to solidify your understanding.
And don't be afraid to use a dictionary or online resources to clarify the differences.
Mistake number 6. Neglecting pronunciation.
Pronunciation is crucial for being understood. Even if your grammar is perfect, poor pronunciation can hinder communication.
Yeah, mispronouncing words can sometimes change the meaning entirely or make it difficult for others to understand you.
Once, someone told me they wanted to buy bird when they actually wanted to buy bread. It was hilarious, but also a good reminder of the importance of pronunciation.
Practice the sounds of English. Pay attention to stress and intonation. Use online resources or apps to improve your pronunciation.
Record yourself speaking and compare it to native speakers. This can help you identify areas where you need to improve.
Mistake number 7. Using the wrong tense.
Tenses can be confusing, especially with all the different forms and irregular verbs.
Yes, mastering the past, present, and future tenses is essential for accurately conveying your message.
I had a student who kept using the present tense to talk about the past. He'd say, yesterday, I go to the store, instead of, yesterday, I went to the store.
Study the different tenses and their uses. Practice using them in sentences. Pay attention to time markers like yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's part of the learning process. The important thing is to learn from them.
Mistake number 8. Ignoring collocations.
Collocations are words that naturally go together. Using the wrong collocation can sound unnatural or even incorrect.
Exactly. For example, we say make a mistake, not do a mistake. Or take a picture, not catch a picture.
A student once told me they wanted to do exercise instead of do exercise. So innocent.
Pay attention to common collocations. Read and listen to English to expose yourself to them.
And use a collocation dictionary to check which words naturally go together.
Mistake number 9, trying to be too formal.
Sometimes learners try so hard to be correct that they end up sounding overly formal or stilted.
Yeah, using overly complicated vocabulary or grammar can make you sound unnatural and even a little pretentious.
Imagine saying, "I would be most grateful if you could proffer me some sustenance," instead of, "Can I have some food, please?"
Strive for naturalness and fluency. Use everyday language and expressions.
And don't be afraid to use contractions and informal language in appropriate contexts.
Mistake number 10, not practicing enough.
This is the biggest mistake of all. You can study all the grammar rules and vocabulary in the world, but if you don't practice speaking, you'll never become fluent.
Practice makes perfect. Find opportunities to speak English as much as possible. Join a conversation group, find a language partner, or simply talk to yourself in English.
Even in the mirror. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's through making mistakes that we learn and grow.
We all make them, even native speakers. And remember, every conversation is a chance to improve. We're all learning together.
All right, now that we've identified the most common mistakes, let's talk about how to fix them. Step 1, immerse yourself in English.
This means surrounding yourself with the language as much as possible. Watch movies and TV shows in English, listen to English music, read English articles and books.
The more you expose yourself to the language, the more you'll absorb it naturally. Even if you don't understand everything at first, it's helping.
Step 2, focus on understanding, not just memorizing.
Don't just try to memorize grammar rules and vocabulary lists. Try to understand how the language works and how it's used in different contexts.
Ask yourself why something is said a certain way. The reason this is crucial because this helps you to internalize it.
Step 3. Practice speaking regularly.
Find opportunities to speak English as much as possible. Join a conversation group, find a language partner, or simply talk to yourself in English, even in the mirror.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's through making mistakes that we learn and grow.
We all make them, even native speakers. Step 4, get feedback from native speakers.
Ask native speakers to correct your grammar and pronunciation. This can help you identify areas where you need to improve. It's your grammar superhero.
Be open to criticism and don't take it personally. Remember, they're trying to help you.
Step 5, use online resources and apps.
There are tons of great online resources and apps that can help you learn English. Use them to practice your grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation.
Some popular options include Duolingo, Memrise, and Babbel, but there are many, many more out there.
Step 6, be patient and persistent. Learning a new language takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just keep practicing, and you'll eventually reach your goals.
Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to fluency.
Today's third tip will save you 10 minutes daily. Consistently using these methods will help you overcome your fear of speaking.
But Emily, slang scares me. I don't understand when to use it or who to use it with.
Let's tackle that fear together. Slang can seem daunting, but it's all about context. You wouldn't use slang in a formal business presentation, would you?
No, of course not. But what if I accidentally use it with my boss?
That's a valid fear. The key is to observe and listen. Pay attention to how native speakers use slang in different situations. Start with close friends or casual conversations.
Okay, but how do I know what's appropriate?
Start with common, relatively harmless slang. For example, "That's awesome," or "hang out." These are generally safe bets.
And what if I don't understand a slang word someone uses?
Don't be afraid to ask. You can say something like, "I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. What does it mean?" Most people will be happy to explain.
But won't that make me seem like I don't know English very well?
Not at all. It shows that you're actively learning and trying to understand. It's much better to ask than to pretend you understand and potentially misinterpret something.
Okay, that makes sense. So start slow, observe, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Exactly. And remember, slang is constantly evolving. What's popular today might be outdated tomorrow. So stay curious and keep learning.
This has been a great help. Thank you. And remember, keep growing that vocabulary. Use the new words you learn daily.
Of course, my role is to help and guide. That is what we're here for. Now, let's move on to the test.
All right.
Okay, everyone, let's put what you've learned into practice. We're going to give you some sentences with common mistakes, and you need to correct them. Ready?
Let's do it. First sentence. I have 25 years old. What's the correct way to say this?
The correct answer is, I am 25 years old. Remember, in English, we use the verb to be to express age.
Next sentence. Yesterday, I go to the park. What's the correct tense to use here?
The correct answer is, yesterday, I went to the park. Since we're talking about the past, we need to use the past tense.
Sentence number 3. She is very happy. Can you think of a more descriptive adjective to use instead of very happy?
Possible answers include, she is delighted, she is thrilled, or she is ecstatic.
Sentence 4. I went to store. What article is missing?
The correct answer is, I went to the store. We use the because we're referring to a specific store.
Sentence 5. There is my friends. What's the correct homophone to use?
The correct answer is, they are my friends. Remember, there is a contraction of they are.
Sentence 6. I want do exercise. What's the correct collocation to use?
The correct answer is, I want to do exercise. Pausing now. You're doing amazing. Keep up the good work.
All right. Sentence 7. I am interesting in learning English.
The correct answer is, I am interested in learning English?
Sentence 8. He drive the car slow.
The correct answer is he drives the car slowly.
Sentence 9. I am agree with you. The correct answer is I agree with you.
Sentence 10. Where you go?
The correct answer is where do you go?
Sentence 11. Can you explanation me this?
The correct answer is can you explain this to me?
Sentence 12. I am live in New York.
The correct answer is I live in New York.
Fantastic work, everyone. You've completed the quiz. Let's wrap it up.
And that wraps up our deep dive into common mistakes English learners make and how to avoid them. We hope you found this video helpful and informative.
Remember, learning a new language is a journey. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way, but don't give up. With practice and persistence, you can achieve your goals.
Today, you didn't just learn English, you gained freedom to connect. We hope this video gave you more confidence to speak and feel more comfortable.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English learning tips and resources. We release new videos every week.
And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We love hearing from you.
Also, check out the links in the description for additional resources and practice exercises.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Happy learning!